Welcome to AlphaCars Motorcycles. Today we're doing a quick condition overview on this Mercedes G550. This is a 2018 model and it's in this gorgeous white color. There is some water on the paint. The car is perfectly clean, but we did just have an inconvenient passing rain shower and thunderstorm. We all know how it can be in New England. But that doesn't take away from the vehicle's condition as we start on the outside. Minimal to no rock chips or imperfections on the front. The brush bar here is in excellent condition. There's our website and our phone number if you'd like to check out the listing. That's where you can view the current availability and pricing, as well as the Carfax report and a long list of technical data, including remaining tire and brake life, and even individual panel paint thickness readings using our paint meter. All that is on the listing on alphacars.com. Now as we get back to the condition, a little bit of kind of dirt has settled on the side steps just from that rain, unfortunately, but the sides of the vehicle we can see everything is looking great. As we go down at the angle, minimal to no imperfections to be found. Here's the roof as best as I can show you here. It does have a sunroof that works great. And even the front edge of the roof here is in really nice condition. Of course, on the G-Class vehicles, you do want to pay special attention to the windshield frame in the front of the roof. And this one's in excellent shape. Now on the driver's side, let's start up here and we'll work our way down. Once again, sorry for the little bit of water on the vehicle here. We had this video on the schedule to do when the rain showed up an hour early. So that's why it has the little bit of water on it. But other than a little bit of splash and dried water, all the trims, the fender flares, there's really no panel damage or anything like that. A little bit of dirty water that's run down from behind the panel on the bumper there, but the edges of the bumper, edges of the quarter panels there, everything looks really nice. The underside of this G-Class is exceptionally clean as well. We can see in here look at the camera to focus, pretty much no rust at all on those spring and shock mounts. And just showing you the underbody quick from here. The frame rails and everything, it's in really nice shape. Maybe a little bit of superficial corrosion here and there, but structurally this G-Class is so solid. Even check out this area here. These are some areas you just definitely want to have a look at on the G-Class vehicles. Make sure it's rust-free, and it is. Even look at the rear skid plate and the tow bar. Like I said, a little bit of superficial corrosion here and there, but it's not, I wouldn't call it rusty at all. It's in really, really nice condition. Really nice Pirelli tires on this G-Class as well. And now that we're at the back of the G-Class, the panels all look nice. Let's open it up here. There's a full set of Mercedes rubber and Designo carpet mats with this Mercedes. It's a full set for the front and back, and that's all included here. They're kind of mismatched a little bit there, but they're all there. And it has a nice trunk mat as well. And even this chrome panel back here, it's in really nice shape. It doesn't have too many imperfections on it. There is the factory owner's manual and first aid kit there. You can view pictures of that on the online listing. The headliner's in very nice shape, nothing damaged or sagging. Let me block the sun glare here on the lens. There we go. All that's looking great. Same thing with the back of the seats. And this rear door panel, there's a few little imperfections just here and here. Unfortunately, it looks like something might have slid around that was in the back and contacted that, but it's really not too bad. You probably wouldn't notice unless someone pointed it out to you. And that's what I'm doing in this video, as we are full disclosure here at AlphaCars. Now making our way to the front. Here's the passenger rear door. Rear heated seats in this G550. And we will see in a couple minutes the front seats are heated and ventilated as well. Rear seating is in excellent condition on the G550, as well as the door jamb areas and the rocker panel. Got some cup holders and a little power outlet there. Always a satisfying thud when you shut these doors. You gotta give them a little bit of force with how tight they seal, and with the latch design, always a pleasure to use them. Looking at the driver's rear door now. A few little marks in the material, but nothing through it, purely cosmetic. And like I said, rear heated seats. No matter where you are in this G-Class, you can really enjoy the comfort. Headliner up front here, all looks great. And it might be a little noisy for a second. We have a fire truck that is about to go by. There they go. I hope everyone's okay. And now looking in the front passenger side of the G-Class, we have the door panel here. Little mark right there in the material, but all the buttons, nowhere to the buttons, especially the center console area here. Even this park button, these areas with some misuse, these areas, definitely check that the finish is intact, and it's all intact in this vehicle. It really was so well cared for. Glove box there with the built-in cup holders. Gotta love some of the German design there, the cup holders in the German vehicles. Oops. And the center console comes up nicely, and I had dropped it down there, but it does latch smoothly. Everything works great, and it kind of locks into place there, which is what I needed to do the first time. And you've got some media inputs there. Designo seats. And these do have some of the active air bolstering you can adjust there. And the seat condition's really, really good. There's no tears or unusual wear. This headrest is a little high. Let's even that out to the other one. Of course, electric headrests on the G-Class here, they all work great. All the seat functions work great. And you can just see everything is in really nice condition. Let's hop in the driver's seat now. Let's view the condition of the driver's seat first. There we go. Maybe a little bit of light wear right here, but really nothing to be concerned with. I would call that just normal from the leather being exercised, just getting in and out. And these do have the seat storage, which that we will vacuum out there. This one I had checked before the video, and this one was nice and clean, but you've got the storage under both seats. I love that feature in a lot of the German cars, or some of the German cars from this era. Really handy to put your wallet down there or other things, and people really wouldn't know that's there or think to look there. Here's the driver's door panel. A little bit of maybe light wear on the armrest here. I mean, I'm kind of just being picky, but in the certain lighting, you can see a little change in what the material looks like, but in this lighting, actually, you can't even tell. So, like I said, I'm just being picky here. Here's all of our controls for the seat, and here's the door jamb, rocker panel here, kick panel, everything looks really nice. Let's get in and start it up now. You can see here, 80,684 miles, and our infotainment will fire up here in just a second. Well, actually, here you go. Make sure you know warning lights or anything like that. There's the mileage, just the seatbelt reminder. And if I turn on the screen here, let's let that boot up 1 second, and we can see ventilated seats here. They're also heated, and all of the options work great in the G-Class. And it would help if we push the on button our screen boots right up. It does boot up very fast, and the flashing is just due to the camera. In real life, it's perfectly normal. And now if we're on the navigation, but we can even go to something like vehicle, you can actually view the operator's manual right through there, and even go to the radio here, which I've got the volume down. The sound system does sound really good in the G-Class, but I have the volume down just because of YouTube copyright. But anyway, all that works great. This steering wheel is heated as well, but we check out the condition of it. It looks really nice. And if we take a peek here, there is the switch to turn on the heated steering wheel, which is a very welcome feature in the New England climate that we're now in with this vehicle. Climate control here, AC blows ice cold. And the last thing to do in this video, we're gonna pop the hood. And check out our twin turbo V8. Very clean under here. You can see the 2 turbos there. And even look at this, AMG. This is a really sweet year of the G-Class where you pretty much have the AMG twin turbo engine, but it's just the G550, so to speak. So it's not labeled as an AMG, but you pretty much have the same engine. And actually, since we've worked on these vehicles for so many years, when you buy parts for this engine in this year of the G-Class, most of them are the exact same for the AMG model. So that's why there's AMG tags and stamps on pretty much most of the parts you'll find. Even right here on this hose, AMG, right there. But everything's in tip-top shape under here. You can see the coolant is nice and clean. And lastly, I do want to mention there are a few paint touch-ups here and there on the G-Class. It'd be really hard to find them, but let's say there used to be a little rock chip right here. So that was touched up by our service team. And there was a few other places that had some light cosmetic damage, that just some light paint touch-up was done. But one last walk around. Such a stunning vehicle. And I will mention, as we do this final walk around, it has new rear brakes that we did. So we can see here the rotors and pads are brand new. And it had the rear main seal replaced as well, which is a common leak point on these engines. Once you get around this mileage, you can kind of expect to do that. You would need a budget to do that at some point. So we did it, and you can really just jump in this and turn the key and not have any considerable headaches or considerable expenses that you'll be expecting with that rear main seal being replaced. So I want to thank you for watching this overview of the G550. If you are interested, give us a call, 978-263-9000. Visit our website, alphacars.com. We do offer vehicle transportation as well, so keep that in mind. This has been Ian reporting from our Boxborough location. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe if you enjoyed the content.